What's up, everybody? It's October 9th. Hunted this morning, didn't do any good. Come up to the stand I was at the first week there, and we'll see what happens up here. So hopefully we can get something to come in. I'm trying to be quiet. There's a lot of hog sign actually on the road coming up. It looked like today's or last night after the rain. So it's been raining like the last 4 or 5 days. So I'm just gonna try to sneak up the hill. But hopefully we can get up in the stand real quietly and maybe get a shot at something today. A buck or a hog, maybe even a bear. So just stick with us there and hopefully we can get something. What's up? We're all set up in the stand here. It's super quiet. I jumped a deer on the way in. I don't know what it was. But it's just up above me. I think just out of sight. It didn't smell me, but it definitely, I think it saw me. Or heard me one. But I'm pouring no sweat. It's about 82 degrees today. It's really warm, but looks like there's been a lot of stuff in there, some fresh rubs and stuff, so hopefully we can get into something tonight. I'll give you a panoramic view here. Those deer normally come down this road right here, straight into here. So hopefully one will do that for us tonight. So we got about 2.5 hours till dark. So we're just gonna sit tight and see what happens. I shot over his back. I thought he was a little farther than what he looked. Pretty sure I missed him though. Dang it. Well, come down here to check the shot. If you can see it. Here's my arrow. Just like I thought, no blood. I've looked up here where he was standing, and I'm going to look, just on around the hill here where he ran, just to be sure, but I'm about 99% sure I shot over him. Something over there. There's a deer right here. That's crazy. I think that's the same exact deer I blew out on the way in here. I want to look for a little more blood, and if I don't find anything, I'm going on. So I'm not going to linger in here anymore because it's obviously blown. But you can see my stand up there. The deer was standing right here, and my arrow landed down here. So I just missed. I thought he was a little farther than what he was. Turns out he was only about 20, 22 or so. And I thought he was more like 30, and he ducked hard. I'll have to look back at the footage, but it looks like to me he ducked really hard. He was really skittish, so I don't know. We'll just look real quick and then get out of here before we ruin this spot. That is crazy. I mean, that is wild. I was literally just looking for some blood for this deer. I look down this road, and here comes a bear right at me, like 10 yards. He goes up and around, like staying about 10 yards. And he just didn't care that I was there. I didn't want to shoot him, but I knocked an arrow just in case. He made me a little nervous, actually. He was only about 12 yards probably. I didn't want to shoot him. He's just a little guy, but I didn't want him that close either. Whew. That got my blood flowing, I believe, more than that buck did. Yeah, that bear was coming right at me, and first I wasn't sure it was a bear, and once I figured out it was a bear, I wasn't going to shoot him, but he was getting a little too close for comfort, so I had to turn off the phone there and knock an arrow, because I mean, I'm out in the woods a lot, but I still don't want a bear 25 feet from me either, because he was getting a little too close for comfort, and I knocked an arrow, and he just kind of looked at me and walked around me and walked on up the hill like nothing's going on. So I think it's the same bear I saw last week or week before last there, but you know, I guess he's gotta eat too, and he had a mission. He was going somewhere, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up there, what happened. Alright everybody, I've reviewed the footage there and looked at it real close, and I searched the area as on my way out, and I shot, it looks like about 3 inches over his back, which I'm glad it was a clean miss, but he ducked, it looks like about 6 inches after watching the video in slow motion. He ducked the string really hard, but it was going right for the front shoulder. It may have been even a little forward, but I'm okay at that angle with that shot. But he ducked, and it's hard to tell from the video because the camera arm is looking kind of from an offset angle, but it was fairly straight on, but I just missed. I had my pin set for 30, and I was going to shoot him when he was a little farther down the hill because it was so quiet and the squirrels were going nuts, and he would just take a step and look, take a step and look. He was very, very skittish, so I didn't know how long he was going to hang around. And there was a doe coming in to my right, and after looking at the trail camera footage, I knew that the does normally run him out when he's in there, and he's not the biggest buck I have on camera, but he was the one I was going to shoot if he came in, and he did. But so I think he come into about 22 yards or so, and I was aiming for 30, and I probably would have hit him in the spine if he wouldn't have ducked, but he ducked and I missed. That's it, I missed, and I'm going to go home tomorrow hopefully and practice a little bit more, and that's my fault, that's on me. So I mean, everybody misses, you know. I don't think he'll be back for a few days. I looked at the footage, and there was a branch in front of his face, so I couldn't see his face, and I thought he was looking at that other deer because he got real tense. But after watching the video back, he was looking at me actually, and he hadn't really seen me. He was looking at the squirrels up on the hill behind me, but he hadn't actually seen me that whole time until I drew back. And I guess he caught the movement maybe, but he tensed up like he was going to run, and I had a good look at him. I mean, I had a good shot at him. I just missed. So pretty crazy hunt though. That doe come up while I'm looking. Right after I found my arrow, I hear something coming around the hill. I thought it might have been him actually, maybe coming back or something, but it was a doe. It was the one, I'm guessing, that kind of was coming down the hill at the same time he was coming up. But he come in from a weird angle I didn't expect. That kind of caught me off guard too, because I was hoping he'd come up offset like to the left, and that would have gave me some more time to draw back and to get ready and get better footage of him. But you know, we can't make him do what we want him to do. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and we're going to get right back in there in a week or two and let everything calm back down, and hopefully we can get a shot at him or get a shot at a different buck in there. So thanks guys.